harvest anything? Or do you need regeneration? Thank you for coming. May the children of the wood be blessed by...
Dr. Gill, merging is such a hassle.
Yes, you're right. But merging will create many different divine beasts.
There are lots of types, but that gets annoying too.
Merging them rashly will make it more difficult to see what caused the results you get. So you must think carefully and find your own rules. Finding breeding rules can be fun.
Gee, I wonder. I think it's just a pain.
If you have some sort of goal, you'll think of them easier. Maybe someone else has a strong divine beast, and you get jealous. That'll do it.
A divine beast you want?
Try battling against lots of different people, and you might just meet interesting beasts.
Merge! Merge!
So on to the wind boss. This is called, I believe, the Katai Mill. This is the full evolvement of the bug that uses the poison technique. So the spike bee, I believe, in the beginning, and then the is it called the moth mantis? Might be that on the second block. Obviously a lot more powerful. This one, this type of bug is probably the strongest of the three. in terms of physical attack power. Yeah. So that's the 3 types of bugs, not the evolvements, because obviously the highest evolvement would be the strongest. But still, Katai Mel's, this one I believe will have poison, a poison attack, and probably a wind attack, dark attack. That works as well. But I'm pretty certain it will have mostly physical attacks, because that's where its specialties lie. Unfortunately for it, well, the simple thing is, it's a bug. It does not have a lot of health, it does not have a lot of defense. It does have a lot of speed, which is why it's faster. And because of that speed, it will evade, especially when my people are affected by dark. You have Admulia as well. I need to finish this quick then. Do I have anything that's good? Let's use the Delusion book. And mist. Yeah, there we go. Poison mist. So it does indeed have a poison attack. Do I want to risk it trying that Mully again? Might as well. Because now that my mouse can hit, because it's not blind, things go a bit smoother. Should really have healed off the status, but nah. So Wind Patina, so our 4th tier, Wind Forest. Water Caltrop, which is a bug up in item. Let's discard this Mugwort, don't need that. Let's just get rid of that Caltrop, don't need that. Brilliant Gem, nice to see. And Mad Venom. Mad Venom is obviously a poison item. Heavily poisons enemy. That poison there is for a quest that I've got, so that's done as well. Anyways, let's go back to the temple and hand in that quest, because that's going to give me something not unique, but something I don't have. Doing it for Mal's,
You know, we finished the job we took, but how do we report back?
doing it for Mal Beast Hunter, so we're going to get something related to them.
Sir,
Yes?
I finished your job.
Really? I'm so glad. Here's your allowance. Squeak. My, you are a good boy.
I'm glad, but this is sort of complicated.
A Tok received a Tok egg. So we have now obtained the last normal normal Mal egg. Also, while I was doing my merges, I got the other last egg that I picked up that I needed. 7 power extracts for a bottle chew. No. Holy Fitch egg for citron powder. It's not bad, I guess. and 4 12 mugworts for 7 males elixir 7s. If I've got a holy fetch egg in the bank, I might actually go and do that. Anyways, I'll meet you in the room of life so we can hatch our eggs. I actually have 2 of these, so I'm going to use one to pick up the citron powder. Sure, I don't need the citron powder really, but a free one isn't too bad.
You know, we finished the job we took, but how do we report back?
What? I'm busy.
I'm reporting on the job.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I've been waiting.
Yummy, sir. What about the reward?
Oh, that's right. Here's your reward. Thank you.
And reputation went up by 80. 1147. Reputation at this point isn't completely moot, but it mostly is, because I've got enough reputation for the next and final advancement test.
Hello.
So let's hatch some eggs. First, the egg I got in Mergin, which is my last Og egg. Let them blank eyes stare into you. This is the instant death egg. Beast. So yes, this eventually turns into a terrifying skeletal beast which will kill your creatures dead. Let's call it I cannot think of much more appropriate than Reaper. And of course, our last male egg. Got the Tamatok, got the Kamatok. This is the Tok. This is a wind male. The main thing about this one later on is it has some earrings, so I'm going to call this one Hoop. Hoops. This male is pretty mediocre on all stats. However, it is likely one of the fastest divine beasts in the game without assistance. So there is that. And the Reaper, my Hellock, is a magic Og. The other two are physical based, quite heavily physical. The Hellock is magic based, so you can get fairly interesting formations out of the Ogs, despite their first looks as physical users, because the Hellock is, as you can see, quite the opposite. Actually, I believe it's one of the better magic attack magic users. Go figure. But there's I've got all these beasts with 0 merges, haven't I? I'd like to say I'm going to be using them, and I actually will at one point, but that's not for a while. They do have a specific use that I've got in mind for them, but I need a lot of things happen before then.
Thank you for coming. May the children of the wood be blessed by Elrin.
So if we go to our beast person, and the beast notes. So we can see I've got all 3 Alco types, all 3 bugs, all 3 Nars, the 3 Slimies, the 3 Garas, 3 Leafs, 3 Coos, 3 Yogs, 3 males now, but only 2 Dracs. We are just waiting on the last Drac. The alternate colours do not show up on this ever, so don't expect to see them on the Beast Notebook.
He who knows divine beasts best wins.
So now that I've got all those, it's just continuing on with the tier 3 forests. Water and fire left to do. See you at the next boss, I think.
Congratulations! To tell the truth, your round 3 victory surprised me.
Well, it certainly was tough.
You did it, Kahoo. Knowing you're number 1 here makes me see you in a whole new light.
Here's your prize money. Please come back again.
Interesting looking thing, isn't it? I've said before that I don't really like the final evolvements of the coup. We've already seen the evolvement of the Mardrek over there, my Mardrek, in its final form, the werewolf type looking thing. This is the full evolvement of the Tiki. The Tiki Drek, the Tiki and the Tiral. It loses its wings and becomes this. I feel they could have done so much better with it. This doesn't feel like the Tiki itself. It just changes the whole look. And I just don't like it. That being said, it's still a coup. Very fast, very magic heavy, low defense, low hit points. So we should be fine. And it's a fire beast, so it is susceptible to sleep. So of course I start off with that slam. I believe this has Solia and Agnite, and I believe a wind attack as well. If we get to see anything. Samakia. Why does it have Samakia when that lowers defense? and it is a magic heavy beast. Doesn't really make much sense, does it? Yeah, lowers defense and then does Ignite. Although that was 191. That's actually fairly substantial. Not that it's going to survive much longer, but it was fairly substantial. So another 3,000 experience. I do have people ready for merge now, but I'm not actually merging in until I get the skills I want. I'm not waiting for 20 now, that would take too long. Once I get the skills I want, I'll be merging them. Fire Tower, which is 4th tier fire dungeon, so that's useful. Let's actually use that. Use the other one. Not that I'm staying, but just get some out of my inventory. So I can go Greater Better, which is a coup upgrade item. I believe it upgrades speed. Either that or wisdom, I'm not certain which. Brilliant Gem, which is no surprise. And Hellfire. Hellfire, I believe, does Inferno types of damage. 80. Yeah, and 80. So it's equivalent to an Inferno book. So that's the Fire Forest done. Just the Water Forest. Yes, I have switched them around in order for a particular reason, because I believe if we go to the job board, there should be a job for a fire tower now. Yeah, develop a new product. Oghorn from the fire tower. It wouldn't show up until I've got through the fire forest itself. 3 resurrect books are a very nice item, but the big thing is I'll be able to buy Inferno books and be able to actually go and get my eggs that I'm wanting. The 4th tier forest opens up a whole lot of new things for me to actually go and work on. Right now I've been sort of just working on this team. I'll be keeping on with this team for quite a bit longer, but yeah, I am going to need the items, the Inferno books, the new eggs, for afterwards. So I will be needing that, and I wanted to do the fire forest, then the water forest, then just do a dummy run in a low area forest, and then go straight into the fire forest for my first area in the tier 4 forests. So that's what's happening for that. First though, we've got one more boss, and that boss being the water forest. So back soon.
What are you doing here?
Resting. Divine beast turf. Important. Divine beast no come. Remember this. Help when sleep.
You sleep in the forest? Sounds like fun. Like camping.
Camping? What camping?
It's when you put up a tent, sleep outside, catch fish, and eat them.
You're always camping.
That's right. It's more fun when you camp with your friends.
Kapu, let's camping. You'll catch fish.
Oh, why not? Okay, let's camp.
Yay! Camping, camping, camping! Together. Fish yummy.
You did it! How can you eat that stuff?
Yummy!
Yeah, well, it wasn't bad at all. Oh boy, I'm full.
Liar. Is something wrong with your taste buds?
Come on. Nico, you should have had some yourself.
Even if it tastes good, I'll never eat that grotesque stuff.
Camping fun. Let's camping again.
So, last boss of the Tier 3 forests. This is the full involvement of the Slurplimic, or the chameleon style slimy, if you hadn't guessed that already by it sort of coming out of nowhere. I actually don't remember. Oh no, I do remember what this one's called. This is called the Della Yo-Yo. It has pretty much the same strengths and weaknesses of a normal slimy. Strengths, it's quite resistant to special attacks. I don't have any. Quite good spirits, quite fairly good magic, not great, but lacks in defense and lacks in HP. So yeah, this is going to be fairly simple. I believe it's got Yaga, and for some reason I believe it has a physical attack as well as Mediness or Medina. Oh, Ramakia. Okay. That makes it slightly harder to get through him, because up in the defense. But I'm not really too bothered. Psycho attack. Okay, yeah, so it does have a physical attack. Of course, psycho attack can't actually kill me. Plus I have MP backbook, so just going to use one. And yeah, there's the Yaga. It is its family attack after all. It is faster than my line, but well, I say that and I go first, typical. Really, this thing has no chance of actually killing my creatures. Yaga does not do enough damage, although 60 to 70 isn't bad. Psycho attack can't kill me, and Ramakia can't kill me. So another 3,000 experience, basically for free. And a few levels. You might notice I'm not really that bothered about levels, even when I get them. The first few are good, the ones that come later, yeah, your stats go up, but it's more about merging than leveling up. Mountain Coptis, so slimy up item, another brilliant gem, and a soul recover, which I believe is MP restore. Yeah, 50 MP to friends, so it's basically the same as an MP MacBook. And of course, the key spore. So we now have access to water return. Of course, we're not going there just yet. We've got a few other places to go to. Namely, the lounge. I want to see if we've got any good jobs that I can actually complete without going into a forest. Recovery item wanted. HP back plus book. We will be finding them in the new water forest, in water return. So yeah, could do that, but no. Although 1,200 yarn, that's actually fairly good. I actually think once we've done this one here, we will be able to go buy them and then get 1,200 for that. So what do I have to do? I have to go and make a dummy run into a forest because I'm doing the fire forest next, and currently it's not fully restocked because I went in there the one before the water forest. So quick dummy run into another forest just to reset fire. Then we will be doing the fire forest first in the tier 4 section.
Hello.
The dummy run will pretty much be me going in there, doing the going into the couple of ogre vines in the first level, and then leaving back to the temple. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So next time I'll be already set up for the fire forest, and we will head into there and go and get this oghorn, which is going to open up a lot. So until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun, goodbye.